Hello, hello. So, new story today says here, judge freezes surrogacy company owners. Freezes? Get it? Like they freeze the eggs? Anyways. Assets as 24 families sue her. Damn.
Owner of a company entrusted to keep money for families trying to have children through surrogacy is now accused of stealing from them.
That's right. The money was supposed to be held in a trust and then given out to pay for health care, insurance, and compensation.
I like that tie for some reason. Sure why.
But attorneys claim it was used to fund the owner's lavish lifestyle. Our Pooja Lodi was in court today for the hearing. What's next on this one, Pooja?
Well, Eric, the company is called Surrogacy Escrow Account Management, or SEAM for short. And just a short time ago, a judge ruled that the owner is unable to use any bank accounts that are attached.
Is that what my nose looked like? Man.
To this company. There are 24 families on this lawsuit. They believe that they were targeted due to their strong desire to grow their families. Playing out in a Harris County courtroom.
Of course you were targeted because of your strong desire to grow your family. Who else would a surrogacy company target?
Shocking allegations from families from all across the country. Families who say they put up thousands of dollars hoping to have children.
Then they were used for Dominique's own life to fund her lifestyle.
That's capitalism, lady. That part is not the crime. The scam where if they didn't get what they paid for, that would be the crime.
To fund her businesses, to grow her businesses, and essentially to hide it from all of the intended families that lost so much.
Dominique's side did not show up today.
What do you want to tell these families? These families are hurting.
I've already said everything in the courtroom.
This is her business partner.
Ooh, and her business partner is getting all the blame.
Anthony Hall.
She told me that there was some issues with some of the funds. And for me, doing the right thing was making sure that she owned and was accountable.
Now, some of these families, according to this lawsuit, put in more than $50,000. According to testimony from a financial expert up on the stand today, that money has already been spent, but attorneys say it is too soon to say right now whether these families will be getting back anything at all.
Damn. I think there's another story on
Well,
this.
we continue to follow the surrogacy scandal we first broke weeks ago. It is now impacting
surrogacy firm scandal. Families have to turn to GoFundMe to help pay for surgery.
hundreds of families, not just here in Houston, but all across the country. And now these families are seeking alternative ways to make money to pay their surrogate after that money was allegedly misused.
Oh, so they had a surrogate. The baby's already in the oven. But that lady needs her money before she starts popping out them kitties. All right, so GoFundMe.
By a Houston-based escrow company.
Our Fox 26's Jonathan Mejia was the first reporter to break this story last month. And Jonathan, how are these families?
Surrogacy is not as big as a scam as egg freezing, so I'll give it to them. But the amount of effort ladies have to go through just to have kids nowadays because they're holding off until, they get their careers and all this stuff. It's just like the amount of money you have to pay just to have the child. It's not really worth it. You know what I'm saying? You might as well just have the baby early on and then have your career afterwards. That way it's not as expensive.
He's now coping with it some weeks later.
Difficult, very difficult. I spoke to hundreds of families who are now turning to pick up extra shifts. They're taking out additional loans, and now they're creating GoFundMe pages to be able to make payments to their surrogates.
My husband and I are picking up extra shifts. We're working overtime. It's exhausting.
I thought he was just repeating what she said for a second.
It's the reality that hundreds of families are now living, having to work extra and look for supplemental income to.
That is I understand why she needed a surrogate. That is an old woman.
Be able to pay their surrogates.
In the beginning, I was really disheartened, and I still am, by the fact that somebody could be so evil and just steal innocent people's money, and not just innocent.
They're selling babies, lady. What did you think was gonna happen?
People, but people who are suffering and have gone through so much loss and sadness in their lives.
Mitt and her husband have tried unsuccessfully to have a child on their own, but it's been 3 years of losses and infertilities, so they turned to their only hope, surrogacy.
Even the surrogate is an older woman. I don't understand. Why is she taking these pictures? You just need to show the stomach. I don't need to see all this. Are these fitness photos? What the hell is going on?
They put $50,000 in their escrow account with Seam. Now, $38,000 are nowhere to be found.
It's a lot of money, and especially when we took out a loan. So that money I'm paying interest on, and it just disappears.
Fox 26 went in search for answers at Dominique's side, the owner of the escrow account company.
Who are you looking for, sir?
Dominique's side. We would like to know where's the money and what
The hell is he doing? Is he clinching?
would you like to tell parents who have invested thousands of dollars into her escrow account management?
Okay, she doesn't live here, only when she's in Houston.
Chris Ketman and his wife have also had to go
Why did they even show that footage?
the surrogate route. Their child is due on October 31st, on Halloween, and their journey has been nothing short of a nightmare.
It's frustrating. It's hard really to kind of wrap your mind around how much money she was funneling and using for whatever type of lifestyle she wanted to live.
Mitten's surrogate is due on Christmas Eve, and she's hoping for more than a Christmas miracle.
I'm just seeing how beautiful the world is through it, because it's people that I've never met before that hear our story and donate, and they send me really nice messages, and it just really touches my heart.
A federal investigation has been launched against Dominique's side and her.
Were you the one, clenching your butt cheeks all up in someone's door like that?
Businesses. Reporting live in the studio tonight, Jonathan Mejia, Fox 26 News.
Wow. Well, that's very interesting. Listen, people are doing all kinds of scam nowadays, and a lot of people pay a lot of money to get rid of babies. People also pay a lot of money to get them. It's good business. But human trafficking is legal, though. Anyways, until next time.